Well, welcome Minneapolis high school fans to Gypsum, Kansas. We're on the campus of Southeast of Saline High School for the 4 games left in the season here, the regular season, our away game leg of competition against the Southeast of Saline Trojans, starting off with the girls here tonight at Southeast of Saline Gymnasium. Lady Lions won in Minneapolis on January the 8th by a score of 67-55. And if they duplicate that big of a win tonight, they'll be extremely fortunate because this is an extremely good squad here at Southeast of Saline. Dale Leach, Mike Carey, and Scott Oshman here to bring you the game tonight on 910KINA.com and Eagle Communications Channel 8. Tape delay to Channel 13.
Well, as I remember, Dale, they made a run at us late, and we were way ahead, and Southeast came clawing back and made it interesting at the end. We did win by a comfortable margin, but they're a little bit better than what they showed us the last time out.
So they're not to be taken lightly by any means. Four big games coming up here against Southeast tonight. And we have Republic County coming in this Friday. And then we have Beloit and Russell coming up.
Got a couple big games. This one they can't take lightly. Southeast always tough at home, and here we are set up tonight. The Lady Trojans take on Minneapolis Lady Lions here. We're about a minute and a half away from tip. And Minneapolis is going to have their hands full here tonight. Girls are supporting pink headbands, and also if you're looking for one certain girl with a pink headband on, they'll all have it on. So,
and they all have ponytails.
No distinguishing marks here tonight. Minneapolis girls coming off a kind of a lackluster effort down at Claflin. Of course, Claflin girls are very good and very well coached, and gave Minneapolis quite a tussle down there as the ladies lost by 4 or 6, one or the other.
6.
Lost by 6, and the boys won by 4. So,
and they both scored 41 points. Yep.
Quite an evening, but tough loss for the ladies. I'm sure they want to bounce back here tonight against Lady Trojans here at Southeast of Saline.
Southeast leads this series by 40-36. Minneapolis did win last time, which broke a losing streak of 4 or 5 games. Minneapolis is 14-2, 7-1 in the league. Southeast is 10-6, 4-4 in the league. Here at Southeast of Saline, they have a 23-14 win margin, so this has not been our best place to play.
Well, we're ready for the lineups for Minneapolis. It'll be the normal lineup, I'm sure. Well, maybe not.
It's like Kylie Gregg's got a starting out here.
Shoemaker doesn't have a jersey on, so yeah, she's got it on. It'll be the normal lineup. The Ashland Macy, Kelsey Page, Allie Steinbrock, Connor Fulton, and Shay Shoemaker for Southeast. Christine Russell, 5'4" junior, just tore us up the last game.
She is their best
for 23 or so against us, as they introduced Connor Fulton. For Southeast, Courtney Sager, the other guard, 5'4" junior. And we do match up well with them. Actually, we've got a height advantage here tonight. Kay Shoemaker supporting a new set of tennies, those bright green tennies for Southeast. Tiffany Cleveland, 5'8" junior. And as you might have realized, so far it's just juniors for the Southeast of Saline Lady Trojans. No seniors on this team at all. Brooke Wells, fine-looking 5'6" sophomore.
Very good ball player.
Very good. Inside, from Minneapolis, Allie Steinbrock, along with Kylie Gregg, gets the starting nod. Mortimer, the other starter for Southeast. I had someone else in there, so Hannah Mortimer, the other starter. I had Sheets. she will play a lot, as I remember.
And the all-time scoring and rebounding lists in the girls basketball in Minneapolis, Shea Shoemaker is second in scoring and fourth in rebounding. She might move into third in rebounding before the season's over. Let's see. She won't have a chance to catch Krista Shoup in scoring unless she just goes absolutely gaga bananas before the season's over in scoring.
So it's Steinbrock, Shoemaker, Fulton, Page, and Macy for the Fighting Lady Lions. Shoemaker will tip it off for Minneapolis, moving left to right. Southeast yet to come out of the huddle, but it will be Mortimer, Wells, Cleveland, Sager, and Russell.
Those green tennis shoes are interesting.
Green, Tiffany Cleveland will jump center for Southeast. Shoemaker for Minneapolis. We get the tip, controlled by Steinbrock. Gets it back to Macy. She clears the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Southeast. Motion offense for Minneapolis. Fulton with the ball in the corner. Skip pass out to Macy. Dribble drive into the paint. Nice dump down pass to Steinbrock. Her shot's off the glass, no good. And Christine Russell with the rebound. Spin move now. Hands it off to Cleveland. And Cleveland loses control of it. It goes out of bounds. And it will be Minneapolis ball. Full court pressure here by Southeast. Cleveland pressuring Shoemaker in the backcourt, and Shoemaker no trouble clearing the timeline. Tight man-to-man defense. Dribble drive by Page. Kick back, and we throw it over the top to Steinbrock. It's out of bounds.
Just over the top. Would have been, she had position down there, Mike, and just couldn't get just a little bit too flat.
Yeah.
So.
Russell with the ball. Now Cleveland now off to Mortimer. Back to Russell. Mortimer on the right wing. Gets it off to Wells. Now out front it's lost as Russell loses the handle on it, and the reach-in foul is being whistled on number 4. Court, on 3, that's Courtney Sager. First team foul, first personal foul on Sager. No score yet, and we throw it away. We'll give it right back to him as Fulton cannot get her hands on that pass. It goes out of bounds to Southeast.
Guys, Logan's in street clothes unless he...
Well, I went down and asked him. I said, are you still goofing off again tonight, or are we going to see you on the floor? And he says, I'm getting taped up right now. So.
Okay, good deal.
Dribble drive in, shot no good, and they get the rebound. Now Russell, dribble drive in, and the reach-in foul is being called. And it's on Macy. No, excuse me, Kelsey Page with the reach-in foul. They play it in. Russell way out front with the ball to Brooke Wells. Excuse me, that's Russell with the shot there. And Wells with the rebound. Her shot is blocked by Shoemaker. And is tipped out of bounds. It will be Southeast ball. Christine Russell to play it in. Long shot from the left wing. It's a three-pointer.
Left her wide open.
And it's 3-0 Southeast. Shoemaker loses her balance, gets it off Fulton. Dribble drive in the paint. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Shot up and in. Nice job by, now a steal by, there's a walk by Macy. Nice steal by Page, but Macy took an extra step trying to get to the rim. Turnover Minneapolis. Mortimer with the ball. Russell in the backcourt now clears the timeline, pass down low to Courtney Sager. Shot off the glass, good. Fulton clears the timeline, being guarded by Courtney Sager. Now Shoemaker, dribble drive in the paint, drop down pass to Steinbrock, and a reach-in foul by Russell.
5-2, Southeast with the lead.
Fulton to play it in. Call that on the floor. That's the second team foul. Now Fulton lines up a 3 ball. It is good. Boy, she needed that. That one looked good all the way in as Connor Fulton hammers down the 3 ball from beyond the arc.
Right now it's Fulton 5, Sager 5.
Long shot, no good by Russell, and it is an air ball, goes out of bounds. Nice start here for Connor Fulton, who has looked for a little help with her shot here of late, but that one looked great from long distance. Macy puts the ball on the floor, is being hounded by Russell. Gets it off to Shoemaker. Cleveland with the good defense. Crossover dribble, gets it down to Fulton. She is pushed from behind. Her shot is off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Shoemaker comes out of there with it. And Macy and Wells collide as they tie up in the backcourt. It will be Southeast ball.
All that roughness out there isn't very ladylike, is it?
Oh, Sager will play it in. Russell with the ball in the backcourt. Mortimer right wing.
Don't laugh, Scott.
Back to Russell. Back to Mortimer. Now Cleveland on the baseline. Rescues it, gets it off Brooke Wells. Jump shot, good. 10-foot jump shot on the baseline. Brooke Wells knocks it down for Southeast. 7-5, Lady Trojans. Courtney Sager with the reach in. Gets it off to Page. And the reach in foul, I believe, on Cleveland. Nope. It's on Brooke Wells. Page will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 4:10 left in the first quarter. Minneapolis trailing by 2. First throw on its way, it's in.
Used about every part of that rim that she possibly could.
7-6. Chance to tie it back up here. Kelsey Page shot is rimming off. Front rim that one also. Wells with the big board for Southeast. Now Courtney Sager all the way in she goes. Shot no good, but she is fouled. I think that will be Steinbrock's first foul. And Sager will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. First throw, good.
She's been all world so far tonight.
Yes, she has been.
Second free throw is good also. Minneapolis plays it in, down 3. Fulton in the backcourt. Left-hand dribble clears the timeline, being guarded by Sager. Page with the ball, gets it off to Macy. Now Shoemaker out front, long three-pointer, rimming in and out, no good. And Steinbrock has the rebound. And the traveling
pivot
is the call. She did a spin move to try and get the shot off, but she was stuffed and drug the pivot foot. Russell in the backcourt. Sager. Brooke Wells now with the ball. Back to Mortimer. Sager, long three-pointer, no good, off the front of the rim, and Fulton is there for the rebound. Dribbles out of trouble there. Gets it off to Shoemaker, right wing, entry pass to Steinbrock, shot no good, pretty flat. Off Macy and out of bounds to Southeast. 4 fresh ones come in as Baker, Walker, Gregg, and Crossan enter the contest. Still full court pressure by Minneapolis. Walker with the good defense on Russell in the backcourt. Mortimer now back to Sager. Russell looking for an opening now. Sager finally gets it across timeline. Brooke Wells, three-pointer, good.
Doubled the score on us, 12-6.
12-6, yeah.
Shoemaker all the way in, shot is good. She gets all the way to the rim, and the bank shot off the glass is good. Russell gets it off to Mortimer. That should have been backcourt. Now Cleveland, they're going to call the foul on the floor before Shoemaker goes to get Cleveland.
Riley Baker called with a foul.
30-second timeout called by one of the coaches, and we'll take a quick timeout too. We'll be back, Minneapolis trailing 12-8.
Sorry, I wasn't.
City Pharmacy has brought to you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
CNR plating with...
Welcome back to Southeast of Saline High School here, as the Trojans on top 12-8 with the ball underneath their own basket.
Russell throws it in to Wells. She loses the handle on it. It's going out of bounds. Turnover to Minneapolis. Boy, that pass went right through the hands.
Well, Bailey Walker got a hand on it first. Bailey got a hand on it and tipped it, and then went right through Wells' hand. So
Now Baker will play it in for Minneapolis. Trailing by 4. Walker with the ball for Minneapolis. Right wing, Gragg. A little change in defenses here as Southeast goes with a 2-3 zone. Gragg left wing. Minneapolis a little slow to realize the change in defense. Now spin move, shots in. Shoemaker with a nice spin move in the paint. Knocks down a 10-footer, and Minneapolis gets her back within 2 points here. Mortimer on the right wing. Off to Russell on the right wing. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Sager, the right elbow back to Russell. Minneapolis in a 2-3 zone of her own. Now the entry pass is stolen. Walker comes out there with it. Pink headbands tonight. Entry pass to Crossan. Kick out to Gragg. She walked with it, no call. And now Walker, the 3-ball. She has been deadly last 3 games.
From that corner, she's done a really good job. She has.
Take the lead, 13-12.
Russell out front. Mortimer looking inside. Minneapolis in a 2-3 zone. Cleveland back to Russell. Entry pass to Cleveland. Turnaround jump shot baseline over the rim, no good. And Crossan has the rebound, and Mortimer is all over her back. But they call Crossan with the walk.
Well, it's payback, I guess. We got away with one down the other side.
So we get Sheets, Knox, and
Conley
in the game. Just a long shot from the corner, no good. And Baker with the big rebound from Minneapolis. Gets it off to Shoemaker. Loses control of it, rescues it, gets it off to Baker, now back to Shoemaker. 13-12 Minneapolis. Out front it goes, Riley Baker. Back to Walker. Has another look at a 3. Off the glass, no good. She needs the left elbow, I think. Russell with the ball off to Brooke Wells. Out Conley in the middle. Got it in the paint, has a shot. And they did call it. 3-second call. Turnover to Minneapolis. Now we clear the timeline. Gragg all the way to the rim. Shot is no good, but she is fouled. And that's going to be Brooke Wells' second personal foul, I believe. Yes.
Yep. Don't know if you noticed, Mike, Channel 12's in the house. Channel 12 camera crew over there to the left side, so.
Cool. Free throw good. Kylie Gragg. Connor Fulton back in. We'll give Shoemaker about a 23-second break. It's Kelsey Hayes is number 12. I see in 12 and thinking.
Well, no, it's
15-12 lead now.
I got 2 number 12.
Yeah, I've got
You're right.
Sheets.
Yeah, I got 2 12s here.
So.
Long shot from the baseline, good, and Connor Fulton has the rebound from Minneapolis. Almost a walk, gets it off to Gragg.
6 seconds.
Walker back to Fulton. 3-pointer, rattles it in and out. It's a good look for Connor. She knocked down one earlier, and that's the way the first quarter will end. Minneapolis with a 3-point lead. We'll be back with second quarter action here in just a minute. Minneapolis leading 15-12.
like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, a Lions sports backer.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks, committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Bennett, welcome back to Southeast Saline High School here. As Minneapolis goes on a nice little run there, Mike, as they scored the last 8 points there. There are 7 points, so I got to count here, 7 points to
Connor and Walker with the big bombs from the outside. That's half our points. Just 2 shots from beyond the arc and that are down so far. Fulton hits one and Walker hits one. Big boost to get us to a 3-point lead. Must be cowboy night or something down there.
I don't know.
Guys in short shorts and boots. Spin move, Shoemaker off the glass, no good. Nice move by Shoemaker. I don't know why that didn't go in. It was banked off the glass nicely. Now Conley on the right wing, entry pass, and she is stuffed by Fulton, and the reach-in foul is called on Connor Fulton. That's her first. That will send Kristen Conley to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw, no good. Good foul. If there are any, we have another female referee here tonight. We saw one the other night that was very confident in the calls. Off the front of the rim, no good. She missed them both. Now Shoemaker in the back court, guarded by Cleveland. Page, dribble drive, on she goes. She is hacked by Conley and no call. Wow, big slap there, but no call as Conley got part of the ball. Now their entry pass to Cleveland, that's blocked.
That's the payback for the last call.
Now Shoemaker picks up the loose ball on a nice hustle by Connor Fulton. Now Page, baseline drive, shot, good. Oh, I thought that was going in. She is fouled. I think that's Christine Russell's second foul.
Good call there, Mike. It is her second personal, and Kelsey will go back the line.
Mortimer comes in.
Oh, no, it was on the floor.
For Russell.
That was on the floor.
That's kind of funny, isn't it?
That's
their 15th foul.
Nice pass to Page, shot, good. Nice look on the backside as Connor Fulton found Kelsey Page all alone. And the shot is up and in. Conley gets it off to number 12, Sheets. Now the skip pass is blocked by Shoemaker. She has one-on-one all the way in, layup good. Knox could not stop Shoemaker from getting to the rim that time as she had her on the backside. And Minneapolis runs out to a 7-point lead. Now the tight defense by the Lady Lions. Mortimer dribble drive is shut down at the top of the key. Cleveland jump shot, good. Boy, she was all alone. Still a little full court pressure by Southeast.
It was a nice little run. Minneapolis on a 13-2 run there, guys, and they did a nice job as 19-14.
Connor Fulton all the way to the basket. She's fouled. I think it's on Conley. Yeah. And Fulton will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. Connor Fulton with 5 points here in the early going for the Lady Lions. Free throw on its way. It is rimming off. Offline there just a little bit. Had the right distance on that free throw. That one is off also. Off to the right of the rim just a little bit. Cleveland gets it down low. Baseline drive. Now kicks it out to Mortimer. Shot is good. One thing about this Southeast bunch, you have to guard them. They can shoot the ball. They're very good shooters, and it's pretty evident there as Mortimer able to shoot down the 10-footer on the baseline. Now behind the back dribble by Fulton. All the way in she goes. Gets it off to Shoemaker. Kick out to Macy. Shot. Good.
I almost thought Ashlyn drug her foot there.
One other thing I've noticed, Scott, this year as the season has progressed, our shot shooting is getting a little bit better as we go along too. Ashlyn Macy able to knock down some shots here of late, which has really been a big help to the offense for Minneapolis.
Good hustle by the ladies right there. Off of Minneapolis, it'll stay with Southeast.
Well, Coach Mack was bringing a pretzel. It kind of looks good, doesn't it?
Yep.
Sager back in. Good minutes there by Knox.
As well as Wells.
Aubrey Knox was a thorn in our side the last game. Sager out front to Wells. Long shot by Sheets. It's a three-pointer, and all of a sudden they're within two. They can get there so easy, so quick. Shoemaker out front to Fulton, back to Shoemaker. Fulton with the ball above her head, dribble drive, kicks it out to Page. Long shot, no good. Fulton has the rebound on the backside and is tied up by Sheets. Possession arrow to Southeast. And Crossan comes in. We'll give Shoemaker a little bit of a break. 4:47 left first half. Minneapolis 21, Southeast 19. Southeast with the ball in the backcourt. Good pressure by Minneapolis. We let them go down the sideline. Now we trap. Wells double dribble. Ooh. And Coach Sager calls a quick timeout as we had him trapped. 30-second timeout by Wayne Sager, and we'll take a quick timeout ourselves. Minneapolis leading by 2.
Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Southeast Saline High School here. 4:39 left in the second quarter, and the Lady Lions on top 21-19. Southeast has the ball.
Mortimer in the backcourt clears the timeline. Sheets on the left wing. Sager has the ball for a minute. Motion offense. Minneapolis in a zone. Set play. Sager, three-point shot. No good. Steinbrock has the rebound. Minneapolis had numbers as Crossan was streaking down the court. Southeast quick to get back on defense. Now the dump down pass to Page. And the reach-in foul on Mortimer, I believe, will send Kelsey Page back to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's Hannah Mortimer's first personal foul. Page will shoot 2 here. First throw on its way. It is good. She mentioned
like
earlier,
her first one,
Scott,
she used about every part of that rim to get it to go
the
in.
rim. 22-19. Second throw is rimming off. Back rimmed that one. Cleveland with the rebound. Sheets back to Mortimer. Back to Sheets on the right wing. And they're doubling Cleveland. Sager with the ball back to Mortimer. Now Sheets right wing. Long shot. No good. Long carom comes off to Mortimer. Her shot is good.
Mortimer's got a pretty good little shot there.
Nice little jump shot. Macy clears the timeline, being guarded by Sager. Out front to Fulton, now Page. Pass down low is over the top.
Turnover.
And we've had a couple of those like that.
Southeast with the chance to take the lead.
Trapping defense by Minneapolis. Wells off to Sager. Back to Mortimer. 3:25 left. First half. Left wing. Sheets now. Nice ball reversal. As Sager has a shot from the right elbow, it goes out of bounds, and we cannot get a handle on that rebound. It goes out of bounds to Southeast.
Minneapolis gets 4 fresh bodies in as Shoemaker, Baker, Walker, and Craig check in. Or excuse me, Crossan. Baker stays in.
Long shot, no good, and Baker is right there for the rebound. Gets it off. Well, we throw it away, actually. Southeast has it. As Sheets jumped in front of the pass. Southeast quick on the defensive end, now trying to find an opening in this 2-3 zone. It's almost a 3-2 zone, actually. Mortimer clear out front. Russell, that's a kick by those pretty green shoes of Shea Shoemaker. Southeast to play it in. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. Russell on the right elbow gets it off to Sager. Now back out front to Mortimer.
Good ball movement by Southeast. Oh, nice hands.
Shoemaker with great hands intercepts that pass. Cleveland tries to stop her. Crossing, shot no good. As that ball goes over the rim. And Sager right there for the rebound. Now Hannah Mortimer running the offense for Southeast. The reach-in foul on Bailey Walker as Christine Russell was the cutter. Not really too much of an attempt to get to the basket, just a reach-in foul on the right elbow. Bailey Walker's first personal foul as Connor Fulton checks back in. Russell to play it in. Way out front it goes to Sager. Craig almost with an interception there.
22-21. Lady Lions was still with the lead here. 2:03 left in the second.
Russell, dribble drive, gets it off to Sager, back to Mortimer. Sheets can't really pull the trigger on the 3 ball. Now Russell looking inside, and that ball is tipped out of there by Shoemaker, but Cleveland has the hand on it last. It will be Minneapolis ball. Turnover, right back to Minneapolis. Now we throw it over the top. Shoemaker with the ball, 1-on-2.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Shea is called with the charge.
Have any position at all, and a player control foul on Shoemaker.
Her first.
First, yep. 6-team foul.
Mortimer, 1-on-3, gets it off to Sager. Long shot, no good, and Gregg has the rebound.
I'm not sure.
Wow.
Whew. That was a tough cross-court pass.
Gregg gets it over. Walker, three-pointer will not be close. Now Sager. Back to Mortimer.
Score stayed 21-22 for quite a while.
Quite a while, yep.
Baseline, Sheets. Another kick by those green shoes. It's good defense as Russell will play it in for Lady Trojans. Another kick by Gregg.
Minute 5 left here. Aubrey Knox checks in for Courtney Sager.
There's a nice interception by Bailey Walker as Russell. Gregg with a shot, no good. Rebound, Baker, shot no good. And
everybody,
Mortimer.
Everybody.
We've gone ice cold here.
Both squads.
Knox with the ball out front to Mortimer. Knox, the left-hander. Christine Russell on the baseline. Back to Sheets, back to Mortimer. Looking inside for Russell. It's not there. That's a walk. No call. Sheets took 2 steps to get into a rhythm for a shot. And they're going to count the basket. Shoemaker with the ball. Fulton now with it, 17 to shoot. Gets a pick from Gregg. Dribble drive all the way in, shot. Terrible shot.
Not the best selection right there. Oh, there's a charge right there. Should put an arm out.
actually a push-off, but it's going to be
a call on Connor, though.
Foul on Fulton.
Or second, I believe.
I won't doubt Connor did reach in on that one.
Yes.
I was kind of hoping for the push-off on. So 6.2 seconds left. Southeast with a chance to increase their lead. Who's at the line?
Free throw is good by Russell. And she'll get the second throw. Not a good time to foul with that many seconds left in the first half. Gives your opponent a chance to, and Mortimer, excuse me, with the foul. That was Mortimer at the free throw line, and the foul. As Drag boxes out real well after the missed free throw, and Mortimer with the reach-in foul.
It was Mortimer at the line?
Yes, it was. I saw the 2, but I didn't see the 1.
Chance to get within 1 here.
Drag with a 1-and-1 here. It's good. Finally, the ball finds the net for the Lady Lions. Crossing in for Shoemaker to keep her out of harm's way. Want her to pick up the third foul. Drag, another free throw here. It is good. Kylie Drag, a 65% free throw shooter.
4 for 4 so far tonight.
Looked good at the free throw line there. Now they throw over the top. Cleveland, shot, no good. That's the way the first half will end. Southeast with a 1-point lead, 25-24. We'll be back with point totals and some stats here in just a minute.
Welcome back to Southeast Saline High School here as the Southeast Saline Trojans on top by a score of 25-24 at the end of the first half. And Minneapolis Lady Lions were down 12-6 at one time, guys, and they went on a nice little run. Their 13-2 run to make the score where they were on top by 19 to I think 8 or 19 to 13, and then Southeast Saline comes right back, and we go for quite a bit of time in there that neither team scored. Point totals for Minneapolis. Actually, we'll do Southeast first. Is Tiffany Cleveland with 2 points, Brooke Wells with 5, Hannah Mortimer with 5. Shelby Sheets was 2 big 3-pointers in the second quarter with 6, and Courtney Sager with 7, as she kind of hurt us in the first quarter. For Minneapolis, Ashlyn Macy with 2, Bailey Walker with a big 3, Kelsey Page with 4, Kylie Drag 4 for 4 from the free throw line, Connor Fulton with 5, and Shay Shoemaker with 6 to round out the scoring for the Lady Lions as Minneapolis trails by 1, 25-24 at the end of the first half. Minneapolis, go ahead.
The Lady Lions are looking pretty good here. At times we're shooting the ball very well, playing pretty good defense. Southeast, as I'd mentioned, is just a pretty good shooting ball club from the outside, and they're able to knock down that 8-10-foot shot pretty consistently all the way through the first half, and that's what's kept them in the game, with the exception of a couple threes that they've hit from the outside. But Southeast is going to be tough to put away here tonight. Lady Lions with a 14-2 record. I have a couple of stats here I just want to throw out there as I look down the team totals. The assists, Shay Shoemaker and Ashlyn Macy both with about 45 assists apiece on this ball club, as Shoemaker leads the team in steals and points per game at 15.5 points a game and 65 steals. So, you know, there's a couple of big things that jump out on the team stats that don't go really told about, but actually Macy and Shoemaker with a lot of assists on this team.
I believe it.
Yep. The interesting from the first game, guys, at the half, Minneapolis had a 40-20 lead.
Really?
At the end of the first half of the first game. So had a big second quarter by the Lady Lions, 27-11 second quarter, and that gave us the 40-20 lead at the half of the first game we played.
They ended up winning by 12.
They ended up winning by 12. So you know that Southeast can play. You know that they can score. They've showed it in the first half, and Minneapolis is going to have to make some adjustments and on the defensive side. And they've also missed some bunnies on the inside.
We've been a little careless, too, at times.
Yeah, we have been. So Minneapolis trails by 1 at the half, 25-24. We will go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back with second half action. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8. Welcome back to Southeast Saline High School as we get ready for the start of the second half. And Mike, going to have to make a few adjustments in the second half.
Well, I think we're more effective with the 3-2 zone that I was seeing out there for a little while. We're doing a good job moving the ball reversal and getting some pretty good shots. When you start hitting our shots again, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. But as you can tell, Southeast, now they're starting with a trap, and they create the turnover right off the bat. They come out to trap at three-quarter court, and we throw it away. Turnover already on Minneapolis. Now we're trying to trap Russell in the backcourt. Gets it off to Mortimer. Clears the timeline. Sager with the ball. Back to Russell. Minneapolis in a zone here. 3-2 variety. Shoemaker in the middle out on top. Now down low. Shot by Cleveland. No good. And Connor Fulton with a nice strong rebound there for Minneapolis. Throws it over the top. Steinbrock can't get a hand on it. And Southeast throws it away as they try to rescue the ball. It will be Big Blue.
Kind of got lucky there, guys.
We tried to throw over the top 2 or 3 times with no luck so far tonight. Maybe they'll get that one to drop in sometime tonight. Fulton right wing. Shoemaker baseline. Has a look at a 3 and passes it up. Now Page back to Macy. Entry pass to Steinbrock, back to Shoemaker, long shot, off balance shot. No good, and Brooke Wells saves the ball on the baseline, and Southeast comes up with that pass as she just barely gets it back in.
Not having a good shooting night tonight. Look for the Lady Lions.
Mortimer off to Sager. Down low, Wells. Russell back to Sager. Good ball movement here by Southeast. Cleveland back to Sager. Shot. No good. Russell has the rebound. Tries to draw the foul and can't. It's on the floor and the tie-up. Steinbrock jumps on it for Minneapolis. Possession arrow to Southeast here. Russell, jump shot no good. Fulton comes down with that loose ball. We have numbers now. Fulton to Shoemaker on the other side. Shot good.
Nice transition there. Finally get a bucket in transition and needed that one. So
Mortimer with the ball. In the paint she goes, out to Wells. Shot from the baseline, no good. Cleveland with the follow-up, no good. Shoemaker with a good defense, has a hand on that shot. And we come out of there with it. Fulton with it, 1-on-2. What are we doing?
Not thinking very well. 26-25 Minneapolis.
Well, you don't attack the rim when you're 1-on-2, so, we should have pulled it out. There was no one on the other side. Shoemaker with the quick move there, tips it out of bounds. Good defense by Minneapolis. Russell right through the defense.
Was she throwing that elbow or what?
Gets all the way to the rack, and the reach-in foul on Page as Kelsey tries to stop the ball, but Russell too fast, too quick to get all the way to the rim. We'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Oh, they call that foul on Connor Fulton.
That'll be 3 on her.
That's the 3rd foul on Connor Fulton.
Well, I saw a Page right down there.
Yeah, I didn't think Connor was anywhere near that.
No. Kyler Gregg will check in for Connor.
26-25. We got a 1-point lead. Free throw rimming off. Shoemaker with the rebound. Spin move. Shot up. Good. Jay Shoemaker with a nice spin move in the paint. Nice little 8-foot one-hand runner. Goes off the rim and good. Now Gregg with the interception. Gets it off to Shoemaker. And she is fouled. They call that on the floor.
Nice job by Kylie Gregg right there.
Number 11 with the push. Cleveland with the reach. And it will be Minneapolis ball. Out front it goes Macy.
Good hand.
Whitmer has a hand on that one. Now Page left. Oh, that looks good. Rimming out. Just will not drop. Now Cleveland has the ball 1-on-2. Left hand layup, no good, and Steinbrock has the rebound for Minneapolis.
Another player that should have pulled it out.
Yeah, there again, you're right, Dale. There's a walk. Another turnover. Another case where you pull it out, you're going 1-on-2.
28-25.
Well, they throw it away and return the favor and throw it away again. Kelsey Page, there's a walk by Cleveland.
Couple missed opportunities where we just have not taken care of the ball when we've gotten a turnover from them.
There's a walk.
Out front it is. Sheets back to Aubrey Knox. Shot good.
On the line, though.
Long two-pointer. And Minneapolis now with just a 1-point lead. Page pulls her way through 3 defenders to try to get to the rim. And as luck would have it,
but they called on the
get a foul.
Called on the floor, though, so foul is called on. Oh, wow. Christine Russell, that's her 3rd foul.
Coach Weatherman getting Kelsey Page out. She needs to regain some composure. Out front, Gregg. Dribble drive in the paint. Shot no good. And Cleveland clears the board for Southeast. Gets it off to Russell.
28-27, Lady Lions with a 1-point lead.
Sheets with the ball. Down low, Brooke Wells. That's
a hop.
A hop and a skip by Sheets. Cleveland in close. Now Aubrey Knox with a long shot. And Steinbrock has the rebound. I thought Macy might have jiggled it loose. Now Gregg back to Shoemaker.
Wise choice by Kelsey Page to back that one out, but Minneapolis just having turnover problems left and right. So
Knox, shot no good. Steinbrock with the rebound, gets it off Shoemaker. And Brooke Wells gets into that passing lane and knocks it out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball as Minneapolis sends in 3 fresh players. Baker, Walker, and Crossan. Conley comes in for Cleveland. We will inbounds it. Gregg, baseline, shots blocked. Crossan with the rebound, shot, and she is hacked. Either Conley or Sheets.
Called on Conley.
That is Conley's 2nd foul. J.C. Crossan will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That free throw is up and in.
What's her percentage? Pretty good, isn't it? On free throws?
Crossan, a 55% free throw shooter, rims in another one. And Minneapolis now with a 3-point lead.
Must have started that worse than she's been the last several games.
Oh, good.
Russell all the way through, layup no good.
Crossan called with the foul.
And Conley with the rebound and stick back. She will go to the free throw line.
Christina Russell.
Casey.
Well, she made it down the court fast, didn't she? Pretty quick little gal.
Conley at the free throw line. That's JC's 1st foul. Free throw, good. Kristen Conley, 5'7" sophomore. 2nd throw on its way. It is rimming off. Back rim. Baker boxes out nicely. Now we have numbers again. Gregg all the way in. She's fouled by Wells. No call. And Southeast right there for the rebound. Now down on the baseline, Conley. Back out front to Wells. Back to Conley. Turnaround shot in the paint. Shot no good. And Shoemaker clears the glass for Minneapolis. Knox tries to stop Shoemaker, but Shoemaker with a one-hand runner from the right elbow. It's good.
Glad somebody's hitting those. 32-28, Minneapolis.
Russell clears the timeline, gets it off to Knox. All the way in, Brooke Wells. Minneapolis slow getting back on defense. And Southeast gets the easy one. Now the trap is tipped by Sheets. Bragg picks up the loose ball. Resets the offense for Minneapolis. Man-to-man defense all of a sudden by Southeast, and it's tight. Baker, right wing, entry pass off the foot of Southeast. Knox on the floor, and so is Crossan. It's a tie-up. Possession arrow to Minneapolis. It was tipped. It wouldn't have been a backcourt violation if we would have grabbed it and went to the backcourt.
32-30, Lady Lions with the lead and the ball.
Bragg with the ball. Entry pass to Shoemaker. Spin move. She is tied up by Knox. Turns right into the defense.
Yeah, nice job by Aubrey Knox there to
held her ground.
Yeah.
Coach Weatherman wants a timeout. We'll take one too. Minneapolis ahead by 2. Minute 43 left in the third quarter now. And we'll be back after this quick timeout.
City Pharmacy has brought to you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, a Lions sports backer.
Welcome back to Southeast Saline High School. 32-30, Lady Lions with the lead. Southeast with the ball.
Minneapolis full court pressure, throws it away. Crossan quick to pick up that loose ball. Bragg, dribble drive, jump shot, no good. Baker in there fight for that rebound, and Brooke Wells comes out with it. Now Russell. Crossan can keep up with her, can't she? J.C. Crossan gets in front of Conley. Now Shoemaker has the loose ball. Walker off the drag. Jump shot, good.
Nice job.
Bailey Walker drew the defense over, and a nice bounce pass over to Gregg on the other side. Presents a nice little basket for Gregg. Conley now with the ball. Gets it off to Brooke Wells.
34-30 Minneapolis.
Russell with the ball. Sheets looking inside. Gets it to Wells. Now back to Knox. Good ball movement. Minneapolis right in the passing lane. Shoemaker has a hand on it. Bounce pass to Gregg. Back to Crossan. Shot good.
There you go.
J.C. Crossan with a nice little 10-footer from the right elbow. And all of a sudden, Minneapolis looking a little bit better on the offensive end. That shot by Wells goes off the glass.
Tried to draw the foul.
And she does draw the foul as Russell
Yep.
slices right between two defenders.
29.2
That
seconds
foul
left.
is on Baker. And that's Riley Baker's second foul. Russell to the free throw line. She will have 2 shots here. First throw, no good. Oh, well, we're lucky, Scott, that they aren't a better free throw shooting team. But so far, I don't think they're shooting that well from the stripe.
3 team fouls each here this half.
Second throw on its way. I shouldn't have said anything. That was good.
Well, Russell had not been. She had been 1 for 4. Nice
Shoemaker
goal.
throws over the top. Gregg all the way in layup. No good.
Wow.
And now the reach-in foul in the backcourt.
Won't be a 1-and-1.
No, they're a ways from a 1-and-1, but
Missed an opportunity. That ball was down and just rolled right back out.
Went up a
15
little
to
flat.
shoot. Russell clears the timeline. Now they have numbers all the way in. Shot no good. Oh, my.
Brooke Wells uses the glass very well right there.
Shoemaker all the way to the glass. Shot no good. Follow-up by Bakers after the buzzer, and we give them one at the end, and it seems like we do that quite often. Southeast within 3 here at the end of the third quarter. Minneapolis 36, Southeast 33. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here in just a minute.
The State Bank of Delphos and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks, committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
Well, they got several old-timers there in the pet van. I don't know if you noticed that or not. We've got a sign that says the old-timers pet van.
Several veterans, you said?
Well, the sign says old-timers, so that's what I'm going to say without hopefully offending anybody.
Minneapolis gets the ball in to start the fourth quarter, up by 3, 36-33. Page with the ball.
Had to throw it all the way to the backcourt to get it in. Now the reach-in foul over the top, no call. And jump as the tie-up as Shoemaker and Cleveland hit the floor.
Well, we've got a ton of tie-ups tonight.
It will be Southeast ball on the alternate possession rule. Cleveland backcourt still gets it off to Sheets. Throws it over the top. They clear the timeline. Mortimer with the ball. Right wing. Now the entry pass to Cleveland. Shot. No good. And Fulton right there for the rebound for Minneapolis. Gets it off to Page. All the way in. She goes. That's a good call, young lady. The referee's got the blocking foul as Page is undercut as she gets to the basket. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Sager with the undercut. That's her second personal foul. Kelsey Page will shoot two here. Free throw not anywhere close.
Barely draws some iron.
Fourth quarter action. Kelsey Page, second throw on its way, no good. Cleveland has the rebound, gets off to Brooke Wells. Now Courtney Sager, left wing. Out front, Mortimer. Anna Mortimer off to Courtney Sager. Now Sheets. Nice ball movement, Brooke Wells back out front to Sager. Ball reversal to Sheets. Three-pointer on its way, no good. And we almost throw it away.
Oh, we did.
Nice rebound by Allie Steinbrock. Now all the way to the glass. Oh, we missed. Terrible.
Wow. We have missed some opportunities tonight.
Now the reach-in foul on Kelsey Page.
No, that wasn't a foul.
Oh, yeah. Sure was.
I'll be darned. I did not. I'll be darned.
Oh, yeah.
They call shooting fouls?
No, on the floor.
6:50 left in the fourth quarter, and the timeout called by Minneapolis. We'll take one, too. Minneapolis leading by 3, 36-33.
The Minneapolis Junior-Senior High School linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior-Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Southeast Saline High School. 36-33, Southeast Saline with the ball. On the floor for the Lions is Macy, Fulton, Page, Steinbrock, and Shoemaker.
Southeast to play it in. Minneapolis pulls off the full court pressure, and we pick up man-to-man. Russell off to Mortimer. Cleveland with the ball, back to Mortimer. Man-to-man. Nice switch here. I don't know if it is a zone. Minneapolis, nice overplay, and Steinbrock right in the passing lane intercepts that pass. Turnover by Southeast. Now Shoemaker gets a pick. In the lane she goes. Shot. No good. Sager has the rebound. Now Mortimer. A nice job by Kelsey Page to keep from fouling as she stopped the ball as Mortimer was headed to the rack. Now the weave.
Should be a tie-up. Yep, nice
Page
job.
gets to the floor, and the possession arrow to Minneapolis as Kelsey Page
Hits the floor, but she gets the ball. Gets the tie-up. Nice job, Kelsey.
Here we go. Macy back to Connor Fulton, and Sager with the defense on Fulton. Now off to Page, dribble drive, shot, good. Kelsey Page hits one from the left elbow, and Coach Weatherman wants a full timeout as Minneapolis gets one down from the outside. Minneapolis leading 38-33. We'll be back here in just a minute with the last 5 minutes, 43 seconds.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Farm Bureau's wide range of insurance and financial products help protect what's most important, your family, auto, home, and other possessions. Call your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Minneapolis, George Dressy. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company.
Roth Repair has been a fixture in Minneapolis for some time now. Fixture, get it? Roth Repair can fix, replace, maintain, patch, build, remodel, and mend just about anything. The work is professional and the cost is reasonable. Roth Repair, Minneapolis. Call them today if you need something done right the first time.
It's a good thing that I'm thinking if they asked me to play in an old-timers band, it wouldn't be pretty.
Well, you know, it just takes a little work, but it does come back. If you were decent at all.
I'll tell you, I can't remember hardly any of it, so.
You'd be surprised what comes back.
Russell with the ball. Off to Sager on the left wing. Minneapolis, man-to-man defense. Long shot by Hannah Mortimer. That's tipped out there. Oh, wow. That was not what we wanted to see there. As
called off of Minneapolis. It'll stay with.
Out front it goes. Mortimer with the ball. Right wing. Now Minneapolis zoning up.
Traveling lane, so
Minneapolis collapses on the cutter there, and Southeast unable to hold on to the ball. Token defense here. Sager has a hand on it. Walker with the ball back out front to Macy.
Yep, down, picked it up.
Can't drag the pivot feet in this game anyway. 5 minutes left in this contest. Minneapolis by 5. Mortimer out to Christine Russell. Long shot by Sager. It's good.
First field goal by Southeast Saline in the fourth quarter, but it's a timely one as they hit a three right there.
Connor's going to have to watch her crossover dribble. Sager is right on it. At least she doesn't lose it. Shoemaker spin move, left-hand shot, no good. And a nice box out by Southeast.
No collapsing.
Mortimer cannot get rid of the ball as Shoemaker hounds her, tips it out of bounds. It will be Southeast ball, though.
4:24 left to go in the ball game. 38-36. Minneapolis cannot put them away so far.
Sager left wing back to Sheets. Now Mortimer. Long shot by Russell, no good. We cannot get a handle on it. Fulton can there. She is tied up by Russell.
One thing, though, that Southeast seems to be doing a better job than us right now is boxing out. We have not.
They're definitely rebounding better, aren't they?
They are, and
there's a missed shot by Cleveland. Now Courtney Sager comes to get Fulton back to Macy, out front to Shoemaker. Spin move, left-hand shot, good. 40-36, Shoemaker with a nice move in the paint, puts it up left-handed, and it goes in. Now a spin move by Russell, her shot off the glass, no good. And the reach-in foul is called on Page.
That foul, 15 foul, 16 foul.
Yeah, 16 foul. Just the second personal foul on Kelsey.
That's third.
Yep, they just changed it, didn't they? They'll play it in. We zone up. Have an open look from the baseline. It's good. Wow.
Shelby Sheets with the big three right there.
And it's a 1-point ball game. Man-to-man defense. Mortimer clobbers Shoemaker. That takes her headband off of her. And it will be a reach-in foul on Hannah Mortimer. That's her third. Gregg comes in for Page, and we'll play it in under her own basket. 1-point lead by Minneapolis here. Out front it goes to Macy. Back to Fulton. Three-pointer on its way, no good. And Brooke Wells boxes out well. We cannot get to the carom as the shot missed the rim. It almost landed on the baseline. Sheets back to Russell. Back to Sheets. Has the ball stolen by Fulton. Gets it off to Shoemaker. Spin move in the paint. Back to Gregg. Shot from the baseline. No good. Over the rim. No good. Oh, kicked out of bounds by Walker, and it will be Southeast ball.
Nope, he changed his mind.
He changed his mind. There we go. All right, that was... well,
he's right.
Yeah, I thought so too, Dale. So.
It is foul, missed ball.
Bailey Walker jammed her thumb on that play.
Well, we need some rebounding, and that, to me, spells out Steinbrock. We're getting out-hustled on the boards. Minneapolis in a little different mode here on the offensive end. Motion offense.
Oh, wow. Missed the cutter right there.
Had Shoemaker headed to the basket. Now we get it to Shea. Foul called on the floor. That will be Southeast 6 team foul. It's a hold by Russell, I believe.
Sager,
excuse me.
16 foul. Both teams will be in the bonus next foul.
They match up underneath. Out front it goes to Macy.
About a goner there.
Fulton. Oh my. We missed a ton of those tonight. And the reach-in foul by Fulton. It'll put Southeast at the free throw line. Christine Russell with a 1-and-1 here.
A chance to tie the game, if not take the lead. As fourth personal foul on Connor Fulton.
Free throw, no good.
Wait a minute here. Why was that a two-shot foul?
It's not.
Wait a minute. Hey. Yeah. It should be a 1-and-1, and it should be our ball.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, it should be
Minneapolis ball. So.
Not a double bonus.
How could she be shooting down here?
So it should be Minneapolis ball. Wait a minute. Thank you very much. Thought they were still going to give him another shot.
Yeah, I'm glad they made the correction and they made the right call. Fulton with the ball in the backcourt. 2 minutes left in this contest. We have the ball. We're going to try and take some air out of it. Crossan jumps out. Motion offense for Minneapolis. Back to Shoemaker. Out front to Macy. Reach-in foul on Russell, and that's a good foul.
That's the fourth foul on Russell.
As Macy's a 27% free throw shooter.
I was going to say, who'd you say was a good foul for?
That's what I mean. Free throw, no good. Crossan hustles after that loose ball, and Macy ends up with it back to Shoemaker. Shot, good.
There we go. Wow.
J.C. Crossan with the hustle on that rebound, ties up and tears the ball away from Southeast. Sager with the ball now, minute 40 left. Russell, long shot, no good. Fulton has a big board. We have numbers. Layup good. Macy.
Nice job.
Walker with a nice pass, caught Macy on a runner on the opposite side, and Minneapolis holds 7 with a 5-point lead. And a quick timeout by Minneapolis.
That was a big rebound by Fulton to hit it out to Walker, and Macy was streaking down. Macy caught it in stride. She was almost too far under the basket, but she gets it up and in. And nice job of the Lady Lions as they take a 5-point lead. Full timeout. Let's take one with them. 44-39, Lady Lions with the lead.
Let's make it delicious. Let's make it fast. Let's make it a meal from KT's in downtown Minneapolis. KT's, home of the almost world-famous hamburger. KT's wishes the Lions best wishes during the upcoming season.
Bennington State Bank is proud to sponsor the Minneapolis Lions this season. They're proud to be a part of their great community and strive for excellence in their school curriculum and athletics. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Bennington, Minneapolis, Salina, and Wamego. Member FDIC.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk, and 99 KG Country is a proud sponsor of Lions sports coverage. Listen to live broadcast on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable, Channel 8.
Welcome back to Gibson, Kansas, Southeast Saline High School.
Scott and I were just looking at the sub-state pairing. Southeast not in our sub-state. Minneapolis in a tough one, though, in the league. We're in second place. Southeast 4-4 in the league. And Russell gets all the way to the basket and gets back to the free throw line. And she will shoot a two-shot foul.
They can get 2 shots this time.
And that's legit. This one is a 2-shot this time, so.
Hopefully she'll miss one of them. Like that.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Christine Russell misses the front end.
We cannot hear you tonight,
You can't
Dale.
hear me? Well, I'll speak louder. Let's have another one, just like the other one.
There you go.
Second throw on its way, it's good. Shoemaker in the backcourt, guarded by Cleveland.
No, she wasn't across the line.
Well, she was on the line. That's the same thing.
Was she on the line? I did not see it from here. That was.
He must have saw her foot on the line because it was a pretty good call, I guess, by the referee. Russell out front to Cleveland. Back to Sheets. Long shot. No good.
Box out. There you go, Ashley. Look out, Wolf. There you go.
Walker all alone. Layup. Good. There's a little insurance basket right there as Minneapolis has got a 2-possession lead here. Minneapolis zoning up. Sager, dribble drive, shot. Good. 4-point lead by Southeast. He's taken a full timeout. We'll take one too. Minneapolis 46, Southeast 42.
Todd and Shelley Wilson and Wilson Shields Funeral Home offer affordability and dignity. They know that the Minneapolis Lions will have a great season and want to wish them the best. Wilson Shields Funeral Home, our family serving your family.
For all your insurance needs, check with Bob Martin, your Farm Bureau Financial Services representative in Minneapolis. He can insure what matters most with Farm Bureau Financial Services. Bob can help you protect what's important. Your car, home, life, health, business, and more.
At Robertson Monument, they believe that supporting community activities are very important. That's why they're sponsors of Lions Sports. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument hopes you make it to as many games as possible.
Welcome back to Gibson, Kansas. 42 seconds remaining. Lions up by 4.
42 seconds left in this contest. Minneapolis to play it in. Southeast picking up full court. All over the court. We get it in. Shoemaker in the backcourt.
It's a good one to get it into.
Yeah, we want him to foul Shea, a 90% free throw shooter.
Now, Mike, you're fudging there.
Al Macy out front. Pass down low. Fulton cannot handle the pass. And we got lucky there.
Yeah.
As Wells has a hand on it. Goes out of bounds. 27 seconds left in this basketball game. Crossan. She's clobbered by Sager. That's a good foul by Sager. Smart foul by Sager. It'll put J.C. Crossan to the free throw line. J.C. a 55% free throw shooter.
Better than that of late, though, I believe.
Yes, better than that of late. She will get a 1-and-1 here. That one is no good. Back rim, that one. 20 seconds left in the game. Russell off to Sager. Long shot. Good. Wow.
1-point ball game with 17.6 seconds left. That was a huge shot right there.
Well, I don't know why we don't guard her. I mean, you bring the ball down court, you throw it out to the wing, and you know she's going to shoot it. Well, I guess we just want to make it interesting. All of a sudden, what was a 6-point lead is now a 1-point lead. 17 seconds left. And Minneapolis will play it in full court. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Ada Grain is proud to be a sponsor of Lion Sports and hope that the boys and girls have a successful season. Ada Grain believes that sports and a quality education go hand in hand, building strong bodies and minds. It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
Welcome back to Southeast Saline High School. Lady Lions will get it in. Gotta get it in, gotta get it in.
We get it in to Macy, right back to Fulton, over the top to Walker. She is fouled by Sager. Boy, I thought Coach Sager would foul Ashlyn Macy right off the bat down there. And
that's Sager's 5th foul. So Bailey Walker will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Still in the 1-and-1.
Next one will put us in the double bonus.
So
19 fouls. Mortimer comes back in for Southeast. Minneapolis clinging to a 1-point lead. There's still plenty of time in this game. Walker needs to hit at least one right here.
56.3% free throw shooter on the season.
Free throw is good. Big free throw there by Bailey Walker. Hits the front end of that 1-and-1. This one would make it a 3-point lead right here. Free throw, good. Wow.
I see the veins right there. Nice job by Bailey Walker. She hits 2 big free throws, and boy, did we need those, Mike.
Well, as of late, Crossan missed the front end of the 1-and-1 right before that, and then Southeast hits the bomb to get them within one. Now just a 3-point lead. We're going to have to play defense.
You're going to have to watch Shelby Sheets. She's got 3 3-pointers. And Brooke Wells. Courtney Sager, she had 3 threes as well, but she's on the bench with the 5th foul. So you're going to have to, Lady Lions are going to have to watch Brooke Wells as well as Shelby Sheets. Sheets has hit 3 big 3-pointers tonight, and Brooke Wells hit 1 early in the first quarter. So I'm sure they've got some other weapons that can shoot them as well. Lady Lions are going to have to watch and prevent, not give them a big look.
At least a 3-pointer wouldn't win the game. A 3-pointer would not win the game.
No, 3-pointer would not win the game. It'd just tie the game, but still you're going to have to, and not foul.
Yeah, no foul.
And not foul on a 3-pointer that they would make, so.
There we go. Coach Wedman is bringing up 2 guards to put a little token pressure on to see if we can get Southeast to use up some of this precious time, bringing the ball up the court.
Macy, Walker, Steinbrock, Bolton, and Shoemaker. And let's see, that is Sheets, Russell, which is very quick. It's up to Sheets.
Now Mortimer with the ball, clears the timeline for Southeast, back to Russell. On the left wing, Sheets, no good. Walker has the rebound. That'll do it.
Wow, big rebound by Bailey Walker right there. As Southeast missed the opportunity. A great ball game tonight by Southeast. They gave us everything and then some. Lady Lions come away with the victory, but boy, was it a close one.
Sheets had a good look from the left elbow for Southeast. shot just hit the back of the rim, rimmed off, and instead of getting the stick back, Minneapolis clears the board. Bailey Walker with a big rebound, and that's the way this one's going to end. Minneapolis victorious here at Southeast. We knew it was going to be a hard game coming into this. This is a tough place to play, but Minneapolis wins it 48-45.
Let's go ahead and take a break as Lady Lions come away with the victory tonight, 48-45. But boy, it was a close one as the Lady Lions do come away with the victory. But
that's a big win.
Yeah,
those girls don't realize it. It's tough to win at this game. The seniors know it. Those sophomores, it's a good game.
Yeah, it was.
Good game.
Minneapolis comes away with the victory tonight, 48-45. We will go ahead and take a break, and then we'll be back with some stats and possibly an interview with Coach Weatherman. You're listening to 910kennedy.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8. Welcome back to Southeast of Saline High School here as the Lady Lions come away with the victory tonight, 48-45, as they get a tough one on the road, and it was a close one. Southeast of Saline came out. They were firing. They had a bunch of three-pointers tonight as Southeast of Saline hits 7 three-pointers tonight.
That's what kept them in the ball game.
It did.
Sure.
Because you look back in Minneapolis, we've only had 2 three-pointers, and they were in the first quarter as Southeast of Saline comes away with the victory tonight, 48-40. Minneapolis comes away with the victory, 48-45. Run down some stats real quick. Couple differences in the ball game. Southeast of Saline led by Courtney Sager. She had 3 three-pointers for 15 total points. Shelby Sheets with 9. Brooke Wells with 9. Hannah Mortimer with 5. Kristen Conley with 1. Tiffany Cleveland with 2. Aubrey Knox with 2. And Christine Russell with 2. 6 of 15 from the free throw line, though, for Southeast. Minneapolis, on the other hand,
that killed them.
That did kill him. Minneapolis on the other side as J.C. Crossan with 4, Ashlyn Macy with 4, Connor Fulton with 5, Kelsey Page with 6, Kylie Gregg with 6, Bailey Walker with 7, and leading the way, Shay Shoemaker with 16 as Shay had a good performance tonight. Much better, 10 of 18 from the free throw line. That's about our average anyway, as they hit 10 of 18 as they come away with the victory tonight by a score of 48-45.
Well, as you well know, Scott, the last 2 or 3 games that we've watched, not only the ladies but the guys, the free throw shooting is the difference of the ball games, and Southeast, poor free throw shooting here tonight is the difference. They would have hit 60% of their free throws, they would have won the ball game.
Yeah.
Free throws are big.
They are big, and they did not hit them. We 10 of 18. It's, like I said, it's about our average game-wise, but Minneapolis does come away with the victory tonight. But what kept Southeast in this thing was their 7 three-pointers, and they hit some big ones. They shot the ball quite a bit from three-point range, but they hit some big ones tonight as Minneapolis does come away with the victory, though, 48-45. We're joined by Coach Weatherman, and Coach, congrats on the victory tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up and talking with us. Kind of come out sluggish a little bit. They had a great run at the end of the first quarter, 13-2 run at the end of the first quarter and the second quarter, but then Southeast just kind of climbed back into it, and it stayed that way throughout the whole game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a team that we're as evenly matched up with in our league other than Southeast. I mean, you got a ton of guards out there. They like to get them down the court. We like to get them down the court, press, put lots of pressure on the ball. We knew coming in here that was going to be a tough game. Last year, I remember we come down here, we just didn't shoot the ball real well. Tonight, at points, we didn't shoot the ball well tonight. We didn't have much on the perimeter tonight. We, got a lot of our points off of easy, getting to the ball in the lane and making shots there and going in for layups and stuff like that. But, I told the girls that I was proud of them. We scrapped and got a good win. Even though offensively we didn't look real sharp at times, we put a little wrinkle in with our 3-2 sagging zone there with Shea out top, and I think, that kind of gave them problems. Russell last game had 28 on us, a lot of them driving the ball to the basket, and she had just 2 tonight with 2 free throws. So,
well, I didn't look back to see what she had last time, but now you mentioned it, she did have a huge game last time. Sager had a pretty good night tonight, but you talked about the 3-2 zone. It seemed to be fairly effective at times.
Yeah, one of the issues, of course, you have a short time period to put it in a couple days, which we did, and one of the weaknesses that we need to work out some wrinkles on with it now is proper blockout position. It's just a little bit different rotation on that zone when you're blocking out versus what we use in our normal 2-3 zone. They put up a lot of perimeter shots, and we weren't in real good rebound position at times.
Yeah, Coach, it's always good to win here, and it's tough to win here, regardless of how your season's gone. Southeast is just a little bit better ball club here. We had by 20 points at our house, and they just had us by a point there at halftime. We had them by a point. Anyway, this is a tough place to play, but how important is that game next week with Republic County then?
Yeah, it's a huge game because, like I just told the girls in the locker room, we can't be looking past Republic County at this point on to Beloit because their record is very deceiving in that they played a really difficult schedule. They're a lot better basketball team than I think that we had saw them earlier in the basketball season. They took Clay Center, who is a very good 4A school, to the wire here a week ago. They took Beloit to the wire here a week ago. They're not going to be the same team that we've seen in the last 2 years. We're going to have to.
The girls will kind of punch their own ticket here in the next couple of weeks. They're looking real good as top seed in the sub-state, and everything holds true. I think that you'll be looking pretty good there. But two of the probably toughest games we've seen in the past 2-3 years coming up in the next. Line for you.
Yeah, I actually had a long talk with the girls Monday night at practice before we went to Claflin with Claflin, Southeast, Republic County, Beloit, and then going out to Russell, a team that that we've beaten by double digits both games, but really hung with us both games. This is our toughest stretch of the season, and we cannot feel, we want to feel good about where we're sitting with our record, but we can't just expect to put it on cruise mode.
Yeah, those Russell girls just impressed me, the freshmen and sophomores on that ball club. I just think they're going to be really, really tough next couple of years. They're getting better every game out.
Yeah, they are. And like I said, that 5-game stretch here at the end of the year is by far our most difficult stretch of games of the whole season. And, we want to feel good about what we've accomplished, but we've got bigger and better goals at the end of the season, and feeling a little bit too good about ourselves gets in trouble.
Well, it was a good victory here, Coach. Congratulations, and
thank you, guys.
Good luck.
Thanks for coming up and talking with us, and congrats.
Sorry I missed you guys there.
That's okay. That's okay. We will be back on the air Tuesday night for the girls matchup as Republic County comes in the house. And Coach, good luck with that ball game on Tuesday night.
Thank you.
So, okay. Well, we will go ahead. We're about 13 minutes away from the start of the boys matchup, and we talked about some stats. Lady Lions, they come away with a victory tonight, but they're going to have to make some adjustments on some things coming into next week against against Republic County and then Beloit, and just a couple tough games next week, as Coach Weatherman mentioned.
Better care of the ball for one.
Yeah, we did struggle with that, and also hitting those shots underneath the basket. Now, he did mention in that 3-2 zone that we were playing, I felt like we did not get a very good boxing out at times, and he did mention that, and I'm sure that's something that they will work on. We may not see that defense as well, considering that this was a guard-oriented squad with Southeast, but he did mention the fact that they kind of struggled boxing out in that 3-2 zone.
The Lady Lions move on to fight 15-2 overall, 8-1 in the league. It'd be first place in sub-state standings and second place in league until we can beat Beloit.
So, well, folks, we will go ahead and log off here, and then we will be back on in about 6 or 7 minutes for the boys matchup. Don't forget, you have to log if you're listening to us